I'm sorry, send them over to People's Advantage Credit Union after we have met with the staff, met with the tenants and the residents to make sure that they meet the needs of People's Advantage underwriting.
Thank you, Mr. Nestor.
From that, we also have gained a relationship through Mr. Nesmith, working with Shepherd in the mayor's office. We have a MOU in place now for the homeownership program through the city of Richmond, which the city has identified employees that actually live in public housing as well as they have houses. And they are again city employees going through the homeownership program through the city. Partnering with our homeownership program, the city has allocated $25,000 in assistance closing costs for those going through the city program. We will receive information from the city's human resource department, which through the resources they will work closely with the homeownership department to make sure that those people, the residents, do live in public housing. And they do actually, in fact, are employed with the city. Through that initiative, once that program is completed, we actually will then send those employees over through the van in the area, which is home, housing opportunity made equal through that program and their initiative. So those are the two initiatives, and those are the two programs that we actually have pushed forward for home ownership at this point. So, Mr. Nestor, back to you. Thank you.
Stephen, good to hear from you, lady. I haven't heard from you for a minute there, but I understand. I've heard some good things that you've been trying to do. My question is this: has anybody reached out to try to get some of our residents to become members of the credit union?
So, through this process, the ones going through home ownership will become members. That's a requirement. Based on that, other residents that are not actually going through the home ownership program would have the advantage through People's Advantage to open a savings account and a checking account. People's Advantage is also adding money management and budgeting to their portfolio to help residents go through the process. So that's yes.
Well, that's outstanding. I think this is the way that not only do we help promote ownership, but we help financial literacy.
But these
Because
are
a lot
just
of folks don't
words.
have banks that they deal with, and they have to go through all kind of organizations that are not advantageous to
on radio stations, Radio 1 stations, as well as 106.4, 106.5, The Beat. Um, in August, which is of course, our last month, we are doing an extra push. And as Mr. Nesmith said, we voiceovers that were recorded by by the 7th District Council person, Dr. Newbill, Cynthia Newbill, as well as Ann Francis Lambert. We've created videos with those voiceovers, and they will be running the month of August on social media as well. Trying to think if I missed anything. Letters. We did our